Today I'm going to go over some budget electronics on your 1/24th scale RC drift car. We're going to start with the brushless all-in-one from Dumbo RC. So it has a receiver, ESC, and a gyro all in there. And then after that, we're going to try out a brushed setup with a dedicated drift gyro, the Dasmikro V5. And then for the transmitter we'll be using today is the Dumbo DDF350. Okay, to set up the all-in-one, the first thing you need to do is set the endpoints. So I'm going to plug in this battery. It uses a pH 2.0. Just leave it out here. And then we will turn on the Dumbo transmitter. You can go into the menu, go down to receiver settings, page 2, and this is a really key part. When you're on the gyro setting screen here, you want to turn off the gyro. Thanks to my comment section. I'll post his username here, and his comment showed me how to do this because I couldn't get it to work. Then you hit set gyro endpoint. Won't work if you have the gyro on. So set gyro endpoint. Now turn your wheel all the way to the left. You're going to see that blink a couple times. Okay. Now turn it to the right. Flashed. Okay. And then at the neutral position, it'll flash again. And there it's set. Now if you don't do that with the gyro off for some reason in here, you'll only get about halfway in the steering angle. The gyro won't go any further than that. So you need to make sure you set the endpoints correctly. Okay, once you do that, you can turn the gyro back on, and you'll notice you're getting the gyro effect. And these are my settings that I like. I turn the anti-gain on the bottom there all the way up to 100% to get rid of any shake. It does have a little bit of shake. I turn the PCA down to 2%. I think that's just how much steering it lets you do before the gyro intervenes. And then the sensitivity is kind of odd because I have mapped my channel 3 to the rotary dial on the side here, which it sees it as channel 5. But you can see number 3 moving in that left side right there. So what I've found is I kind of like it right around there for the way I like to drift. So I'll take it for a few laps and you can see. And then if you want to map your channel 3 to the side like I did, you'll go into the menu, general menu. You're going to go all the way to page 8. And you can see channel 3 there. You can map it to whatever switch you want it on. So for that first dial right there, I chose VR5. All right, we'll do a couple laps here with the built-in gyro. Because honestly, this is drifting pretty well. Do one more, and I'll come back the other way. Okay, internal gyro is turned off and we're using just the Dasmikro on the Dumbo brushless ESC all-in-one. So now we're just testing the Dasmikro and how it pairs with this ESC. Seems to be okay. I think I need a little more gyro gain. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, we're getting some shake though. Honestly, I might like just the built-in gyro better. I don't know. I think maybe they're not pairing very well. I don't know. It feels off for the Dasmikro Gyro. Usually feels better than this. I have set the endpoints fully too, so. So we're getting shake there in the corner. But again, this is pretty drivable. I think if you're going to use the all-in-one from Dumbo RC, just use the built-in gyro. This isn't really any better. Okay, I've got the brushed Dumbo ESC on here with the Dasmikro Gyro. And immediately I can tell it's got more free roll than I like. Off the throttle and it keeps going. Full throttle, off throttle. Still wants to just keep going. The reason I don't like it is come through this corner here, full throttle, and then you want to get into here and it keeps going forward. So sometimes you need to apply the brakes and you get off the throttle and it's just not the way I like to go. See, it wants to loop then. This is the Onisiki Gyro again. I'm just showing you how smooth it can be. I'll do one more lap here. Okay, my final thoughts on the Dumbo DDF350 is it's not a bad transmitter at all. Probably my favorite feature is this metal wheel. Makes it feel really premium. And then also the gyro mixing. If you want to use the internal gyro on your all-in-one, you can adjust, like I showed earlier in the video, the anti-shake, the gain, and the PCA. If you're looking for something that has very similar features, that's a little bit cheaper, I'd recommend the HOTRC CT8B. This can do everything I wanted the DDF to do. You can do it on this. And oftentimes I'm just adjusting the gyro gain on the third channel. So the menus are very similar. They're both in kind of broken English. But this one is maybe 30, 40 bucks. While this one is around 60 to 80. I think you're paying for those cool features like the lights. And turn up there. And then if you need like a crazy amount of 10 channels, when you're RC drifting, you really only need 3. Maybe 4 if you have lights on a switch, but I mean, this has plenty of, this can do 4 channels too. You can, the advantage with this one is you can run 4 AA's or a 2S LiPo, which I have plugged in there. This one runs only on an 18650, and if you don't know what an 18650 battery is, it looks like a big, oversized AA to use this transmitter. They both charge with a USB-C if you're using a rechargeable battery, but this one has a few options. Honestly, my ideal wheel would be probably taking that metal wheel and putting it on to this HOTRC. I just like how easy it is to travel with this one. If you need to throw it in a bag or something, it's so much smaller. It does everything I need to do. Another feature I kind of like on the Dumbo is this is tilted in a little bit. So I kind of like the ergonomics of that being turned in. A great transmitter. I had no issues with it. It's a great option. The link's below if you want to go to AliExpress and buy one. I'll link it maybe on Amazon too if I can find it. I think there's another dupe of this one on Amazon, a Muse Racing, or I don't know, I'll link it. I think it's bright orange, but this is also a good option too if you're trying to keep the price lower. But if you do get this transmitter, you can't adjust you can't use this ESC. You'll have to use something else. So if you want to be able to use the Dumbo All-in-One, you got to use a Dumbo transmitter. All right, final thoughts on the Dumbo All-in-One. It's got great throttle control. There's no like crazy free roll like you saw with the brushed setup. There's like no cogging for an uncensored motor. That's pretty good. The built-in gyro works really well with a A11CLS Servo. It also works well with the more budget-friendly $10 one that was in most of the video. If you have the budget for it, I would just invest in a nice servo. That really makes a huge difference. It's way faster, it's way stronger, it's just a better experience, less wobble. And then another advantage with this whole setup is you don't have to run separate receiver or separate gyro. So you can really keep your builds really clean with this too. I know the purple and the red is clashing pretty hard right now, but it is what it is. One thing I would probably change with this is I wish they would just do like a 2S balance port instead of a PH 2.0 on the board there. Just not a very common connector using a PH 2.0. I don't know, I would, if you're interested in one of these, use the links below. I'll link it on AliExpress. I'm sure there's a combination I didn't test, so maybe I can at some point. So leave a comment below if there's like a certain combo of gyro and servo you want me to try out. But if you're interested in getting one of these all-in-ones, they do have a brushed one too. I'll link this brushless one in the description below, and then also the transmitter too. If you've made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment below if you want me to test anything else out that's RC drift related.